Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel SF with AK. It's been a long time since I created my last video. Actually, I have been preparing for my account engagement specialist and consultant exam. It took me almost 1.5 months to complete, but I'm very happy to say that I have successfully passed both the exams. On 23rd of June, I passed the account engagement specialist exam, and on 3rd August, I completed account engagement consultant exam. So today we are going to talk about that and how we can set up account engagement. It will be starting for our series on account engagement, and we'll talk about that. Before we proceed, let me know in the comments which certification you are preparing for next, and one lucky person will get a certification voucher. You can use it on any of the certification that you do next. Okay, let's start with the browser. Let's share the screen. So first of all, you guys must have trouble finding how to get a demo on your Pardot or account engagement. So this is the link that you can go to and create an org for yourself and work on it, or learn from it. So I will paste the link in comments as well. Okay, let's I already completed this part, so I have it all with me. Let's start with that. Let's go to account engagement. Okay. Okay, I think I have disabled the app. Let's again enable the app again. Account engagement. Go to setup assistant. So this is the first place you will go to enable the app, and so setup assistants help you how to install the package and how to enable everything. I have already installed the package. Then you can manage the business unit from here, and we need to turn the Lightning app on. So that was the feature missing. Now I've turned it on. Let's open the app. Okay. So today we are going to talk about the connector. So let's go to the account engagement settings and go to connectors. Okay, so by default, the connector would be disabled. You need to enable the connector first. It will be in pause state, like it will be something like this. It will be like this. So first of all, you need to go to and resume the sync so that it can connect to Salesforce. And then we can edit the settings. Okay, so let's talk about the settings and everything. So this is the user B2B integration user, which is provided by Salesforce. It's a default user and it's free of cost. You don't have to pay for anything. And Salesforce, recommends using this user for the integration purpose. And then there are multiple settings here. Let's talk about these one by one. So this is automatically create prospects in Pardot if they're created as a lead or contact in Salesforce. So this will, if we enable this, it will automatically create every lead and contact that we create in Salesforce in account engagement. And we can choose a campaign to assign that prospect to, because campaign is a required field on account engagement side, but not on Salesforce side. So this is a required field. So I don't have any campaign right now. That's why there's no value in over here. Then another checkbox is if records do not have a CRM ID to match when syncing. So let's say we upload data and we have the multiple prospects. So if we are uploading it without a CRM ID, we want these to be synced with Salesforce using the email address. Okay, so we need to check this checkbox for that. And the third one is for excluding the partner users. So if a prospect is getting assigned, if this checkbox is not checked, it may assign to the partner user, which we will not want. Okay, now let's move on to the email logging. So every time we send an email or receive an email in account engagement, and we create a task in Salesforce. So the first one is when we send the emails from account engagement. Second one is there's a feature called Salesforce Engage. So if we use that feature and send the emails, it will create a task for that in Salesforce, and it will link to that particular lead or contact. Now, the third one is syncing with plugins. So if you install some plugins, third-party plugins, and send emails using that, then those emails will be created as a task on Salesforce side. So it's totally up to you to check or uncheck these. If we check this, then there will be tasks getting created, and sometimes it's take storage, so people do not use these. Then now let's move on to email notifications. So there are three checkbox here. So the first one is for task creation. So let's say we have a engagement studio program which creates a task on some certain condition. So if we check this checkbox, every time a task is being assigned to a user, it will automatically send a Salesforce email to that user that a task has been assigned. Similarly, this is for assignment tools. If they're being assigned to a lead or contact. And third one is when a merge is happening from Salesforce to account engagement, it will send an email for that. Now let's move on to the second part, where it's user sync. So Salesforce recommends enabling user sync. I have already enabled it, so you don't see the option. Else you will have an option here called get started. So you need to click on that, and then you will be able to manage the users on Salesforce itself. You don't have to do it twice. Else you will have to create a user in account engagement and then sync that user with Salesforce. So in here, we have Salesforce profiles, and these are marketing roles or account engagement roles. So we can create, by default, Salesforce provides 4 roles: administrator, marketing, sales, and sales manager. So we need to map the profiles which a user will have a role in marketing cloud or account engagement. So based on that, it will have the access in account engagement. Now let's move on to the data sharing. So in data sharing, this is mainly used when we have more than one business unit. Let's say we have 2 or 3 business units, and we want to just share the data on one business unit and on certain field of lead contact. So we'll just set a criteria from here, and we can just sync those particular lead or contact to that business unit and not others. And last one is campaign. So the campaigns are the very important feature in account engagement. It is necessary or required field for every prospect or every landing form or email that you build. Campaign is a required field for every asset or every content that you create. So first we need to enable the connected campaigns. That is required. It's not required, but it's always advisable to use connected campaigns. That enables engagement history dashboards that we have in Salesforce, so that you can see in campaigns how the campaign is performing. We will discuss that later when I will demo that part. Now the next one is campaign member sync, which is syncs the prospects or accounts from a campaign member to account engagement. And the third one is choose when you have done all the other settings, you choose this option, and this is to manage all the campaigns in Salesforce itself and not in account engagement. And this is limit campaign creation by date. So you use this feature to limit the syncing of campaigns. Let's say I just want to sync last 6 months of templates or campaigns. So I will choose a date of last 6 months, and it will only sync with those campaigns. Other campaigns will not be synced with account engagement. Then this is so unconnected campaigns. So the campaigns which were not synced will be hidden from account engagement. If we want them, those campaigns to be seen in account engagement, we need to check this checkbox. And then there is a master report type. So that was all about the connected campaign. And that's all for now. Stay tuned for the next video. We will be having more videos on account engagement. And leave a comment if you have any questions regarding account engagement, exam, certification, or any other related Salesforce related questions. I will be happy to help you. Thank you.